Morning number 3. We're heading to the track. It's early. I say early. I want it to be earlier. But it's 8:15. Track opened about 10 minutes ago. It is a surreal sound waking up in the morning and just hearing track cars everywhere all around you. Especially when they're on full chat at 8 in the morning. You just don't hear it anywhere else. So we're heading down. We're going to get to the main centre, park up. I need to get some more laps again for today. I've lost my bloody lap card again. Oh no, there it is on the floor. We usually go down the last day fairly early, mainly just to get a good spot, just to do some car spotting and watch everyone pull in. So we're going this early to hopefully get a fairly clear run in. I know that obviously in parts of the track it will be a bit sketchy because it'll still be a little bit damp because the sun doesn't catch the whole of the track first time. Some of you will be aware that Miles isn't sat next to me. He's still in bed. We did have a bit of a late night last night, so he's having a lie-in. Nathan's going to pick him up in the R52 and bring him down because he's still got all his seats in. I think the plan for today is just spend pretty much all morning at the track, Devil's Diner, eat some pancakes. Actually going to get pancakes today. Yesterday we went in at, I think it was something like 11:10, and they'd stopped doing them at 11 o'clock. So we know for today. So we're going to do a lap first thing, get pancakes, chill out, and just enjoy the day. Sunday morning at the Nurburgring. Dave and Chris. It's 8:30 and it's already an insane little car meet. Little Integra DC2. Right, let's go get some laps. Lap taken. Bought only one for this morning and then come in, get some pancakes. Probably already said that, but who cares. Chris is going to jump in with me. So first time in the Mini. They're all over there somewhere admiring a GT3 RS. So yeah, I'm going to get into it because I'm ready. It's such a gay way of saying it. We broken down. Engine was running fine. Doing a hot lap, really. It was going really well. And then all of a sudden, came onto Idaho Bridge, which is what this is here. Changed gear into 4th, bang, no gear selected. It just completely disappeared. Luckily, everything in here looks all right. So the shifters are still moving as they should. But I think it's the shifters underneath the car. So now I've got to jack it up, get underneath, remove the heat shield, and hopefully have a look that way. But everything in here is moving as it should. It looks fine. So fingers crossed it's just a linkage underneath. So the linkages are actually fine in here, but I can't get underneath on the side of the road. So Nathan's come down to tow me, but he's just going to take Chris up to see Dave because Dave's had an accident. So he's going to go and sit up there with him, come back, tow him back to the hotel, and then we're going to start stripping.
Knife.
Okay, so it's tight underneath here, but B-pipe is hanging down.
Yeah.
The linkage box literally sits underneath here, so we're just taking this off. One more bolt there, I think there's 2 at the front. And then we can get it off and find out what's going on. And do this little housing now. Pry the box off and have a look. It's so tight, this job. Thank you very much, Mitch, for your help.
Not like I want to do a passenger lap on it.
We'll get back out once it's zip tied together. solar part linkages here seem a little loose there. This one's a little bit tighter. So here's the linkages, but they're still all on. So tight in there. It's all still tight, connected.
Oh yeah. Okay, hell yeah.
We're done. It moves. I don't know what. I don't know how many gears, but we got first and reverse. Be a long fucking drive home.
Beer on the juice.
So we're gonna go to Lidl's because why not?
Buy some exhaust bits.
We'll catch it better there. All right, so Aldi and everywhere else is shut. So we just parked up next to some pretty cool stuff. I don't know. It works. It goes into gear, comes out of gear, loses a gear every now and then, but it works. So I got to like feather it a little bit. It's sort of overextending the gear and then loses it and then just wiggles around. Then you put it into another gear and it goes in and then it's back to normal. I don't know what it is. I'm gonna have to be like a forum warrior and find out. Look at this lovely hunk of a man. So Dave's over here. Unfortunately, Dave's had a crash. He came off on one of the last corners, just lost traction. Luckily, he was able to drive it off and is gonna be all right to drive it home. And he's all right. I think he's a bit shaken up, but. So yeah, today's not been a good day because one of the other chaps who's with us, his engine's just blown up on track as well. Well, we think it's on track, but it's blown up somewhere. So it's a bit of a cursed Sunday, but unfortunately, here's Dave's car. Not good. All right, let's find out what's going on. Wow. Do we know what's happened with Indy's car? Just engine blow. Oh, he was definitely on track then?
Yeah. Bongard. The Bongard crew. Lens it, isn't it?
What?
Oh, lens now. Buddy clubs.
So round two, back at the hotel, tearing it down. Dave's doing checks. The lads, Midge is being Midge.
I'm directing.
You can be, what do they call them at building sites?
The foreman.
Yeah.
Foreman.
There he is.
Where's
We're
that?
all,
On the banksman.
we're all working hard here.
What are you paying for everybody?
Chris is just doing the heat shield from underneath. We're going to take the exhaust back out and have a look at all the linkages underneath. So basically, first, second, go into third, come back down to second, and it's completely lost. Put it back into first, or even over to reverse, you've got reverse, and the gears are back. And that is with the clutch down. Day two's not gone to plan. I'm doing a vlog. Vlog in my Toretto getter. We think we know what the problem is, but can't fix it here. So we're doing a short, quick bodge job just to get us home really, and to stop it from happening. Because I don't want to be losing gears whilst I'm shifting on the main road. Essentially, when I'm putting it into second, fourth, or sixth, you can almost pull it too far, and then you lose everything. You have to like reset it by putting it in first, third, or fifth. In my head, I can't work it out right now, but essentially, we've got it in fourth. We're having a fiddle with all the shifter linkages going up, and we think that we can stop it from overshifting. So that's what we're on with at the minute. That's what Chris is on with at the minute. Second, third, fourth, fifth, 6th. Can't get into 6th.
Can't get sick.
No.
Try again.
4th.
Yeah.
5th.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
So,
Do it a couple of times
First.
to make sure.
2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th. No.
Right.
Hold on. How are you?
Is it that one or that one?
Alright, so we've worked it out anyway. This is the up and down shift all cable. So this is now just doing nothing. It will still go side to side because it's still connected. But this part here is the gearbox side. This part here is underneath. Give it a tug.
All the way?
All the way.
Oh!
Ta-da. So it's split. So now I've got to fix this so we can go home. So we've semi-fixed it for now. I think we're just going to wait and see what happens. We're going to leave it to dry in the sun. And hopefully it'll go back together. In the meantime, we're going to help Dave sort his wheel out because the front wheel's towing a little bit. So we're going to fit a combo bolt just to help adjust everything back out. We're fixed. I think it should hold in place. No, it's a bit windy in it. I don't know. It should hold in place, but I don't know. We'll find out on the way home, I guess. We're gonna go and do some go-karting, have some tea. I'm literally just gonna baby it for the rest of the day and all of tomorrow. Get it home and strip it back down again and check again. What time did I start? 1 o'clock? And it's now 5 o'clock. So a full 4 hours. It didn't need to be 4 hours. We were messing around a little bit and we did a bit on Dave's Civic as well. But I can probably strip it down in half an hour now and have it all out. We actually ended up taking everything out for that one shifter cable. And it came out in 2 pieces. So we fixed it, bodged it, whatever you want to call it, but it's fixed. Got all the gears every single time. So we'll see how it goes. Okay, made it. We're at the ticket office. We're not getting laps, but we're gonna go Devil's Diner for food. It's fixed. It seems to drive fine. A little bit annoyed, but there's nothing you can do. It's just what it is. It's one of them things, broken parts. Things happen. You expect this sort of stuff to happen when you've driven all this way. It's part of this. It's part of the ring life. Fix, repeat, and just go again. So we're all here, getting some tea. It has been like 5 hours, so it's been a long afternoon. What are we having for tea? What we all having?
Chicken goujons.
Goujons. So yeah, I'm just gonna spend half an hour away from everything, and I'll catch you in a bit. And that is the final day of the trip. It's been a long day again, but it is part of being here. It's an expensive place to come if it goes wrong. And if you break down, you've got to make the best of it. So yeah, the Mini broke down. I fixed it. It should get me home. When I get home, I'll essentially make sure that I replace everything that's broke. I think Dave's got some big plans with his, and Indy with the other EP3 is going to have to get it traded home, but there's nothing we can do about that. Blown engines, problems with old parts. It's a 19-year-old car, 18-year-old car. It's going to have problems like that, so it's to be expected. I'm going to end the video here, and I may catch up with you in the morning. We'll see how the journey home goes, I guess. Thanks for watching, guys. Something strangely familiar about this. And so that's it. Nurburgring trip 2019 over, finished. Mini parked in the garage. Probably now going to stay in the garage until, I don't really know, next year, no doubt. It will probably be March time, maybe February. See how fast I can get some bits done. There's a lot of changes that I want to do after trying it at the ring. Obviously first time. I went there the whole time, by the way, saying, this is going when I get home, I'm going to sell it. Sell it, sell it, sell it. And then I saw the scale of some of the accidents and it sort of put money into perspective. I'm not massively flush with cash and I don't really want to go and have a crash, for instance, and have a huge bill as well as paying for a car. This fine motoring machine cost me very little. It's done very well for the mods that I put on it and the changes that I did before we left. I couldn't be happier. The drive was great. It handled everything we threw at it, but it's still not perfect. There's still stuff that I want to do. Look at this horrible white silicon. There's still stuff that I want to do and make it better. And next year's trip, hopefully I'll get to test it through summer track days, and then take it back to the ring and compare the two. To give you an idea, list is essentially there's a lot of handling mods, coilovers, poly bushes, etc., and then stuff in the engine bay. Change the intake, change the intercooler. Just a couple of things to make sure that it runs smooth constantly at not hot, because it runs so hot now that I've had to make a mist spray for the intercooler just to keep it cool, which is great. It did actually work a treat. We could feel it. You'll see in the lap time video that's coming up, every now and then my wipers come on, and it's because I'm trying to drive and do the washing, the washers. But yeah, overall very happy. I just want to change some stuff. Another thing I'm going to change is how it looks. Get rid of some of the chrome. I started with the headlights because the xenon ones kept blowing, so I went to halogens, and in fairness they weren't too bad on the road. I actually could see quite a lot. It is going to have a wrap, a little livery wrap as well. So there's a few things. So over the next couple of months I'll be uploading videos for all this. I'll probably go back to doing one a week, just upload every Sunday or every Friday. Haven't quite decided yet, but we'll see how we go. There will be 4x4 videos as well with the Jeep, and I've got a couple of review videos coming up. So stay tuned and I'll see you soon.